Hello there. So, as you can tell from the title, I took part in the GMTK 2024 Game Jam, and it had the theme of Built to Scale. I made a game called Socialette, which was a little society simulator. It basically just showed how your interactions kind of affected the community you lived in, and then how that community affected other communities, affected the larger community. I think it was a pretty good idea. I actually got like 200th something place in creativity, and I got like 2000th in overall, which compared to my previous game jams, I'm kind of blown away with how well I've done this time. And after getting a ton of good feedback, and quick thank you to everybody who played the game on itch, I have a good idea of where I want to take the game now. And I've already got a little notebook with ideas for the first update, so that'll come out when I get to it, because I have a lot of other stuff that's going to take off at around the same time, because soccer season is about to start at my school, and I'm taking part in another game jam, the mental health one, and I have a very good idea of what I'm going to be doing for that. But I'll talk about that at the end of the video, and the outline for this video is just going to be me talking about how I made the game, because this is a game development channel, a little bit about my other game, Beyond, because for some strange reason, there's 1,300 views on that video, which I am so thankful for. Thank you for you guys. Thank you everyone for getting that video, which was just a silly little trailer for the first game I made on Godot, to that point, which, thank you. And then I'm going to be talking about, obviously, the mental health game, and yeah, let's get into it. I hope you're ready for a little bit of geometry, because this might be a tangent. So the way I set myself up for the game jam, like with my whole schedule and everything, it ended up becoming completely different when I actually started doing the game jam. Since I was incredibly unrealistic and not at all experienced. I had never done a real feature, well, yes I have, that was a lie. I never tried to organize myself in a featured game jam before, so I really had no idea what to expect from myself. And it shows, because I had to course correct terribly hard on the first day, first 24 hours. Like, in my journal, I think I write what makes up a door after an entire half a page of scribbles, because I was just that lost on how to start implementing the game. And I think it's the first 3 pages, that's like my first iteration of the idea, and then, or no, it's the first 2 pages, that's the first iteration, and then the third page is the second iteration, and I finally landed on the idea of what I have now. So it's definitely a process, game development, especially the concept, so don't take it out of the oven unless it's done, and if it's not done, bake it a little bit more. Yeah, that's kind of what game dev is really, though. Just don't take it out of the oven until it's done, which is a lot easier said than done in some cases, but regardless. I refocused myself, and I feel like this is normal, not normal, but it makes sense to me. I just started drawing what I wanted the game to actually look like, because in that case I could envision what the game would play like, you know? But drawing, in the videos I've watched of other game developers, they've said that you shouldn't really draw before you implement, you know? Or if you do, draw and then implement, which I guess is what I did, but, you know, it's just not really something I see talked about a whole lot. So, you know, if you're having an issue, just take a step back, and if you're having an issue trying to come up with a concept, just do whatever helps you cement that concept even further. Like for me, it was drawing the actual world the game was going to take place in, so, you know. After I did draw it, things shaped up a lot more, and I actually got the game done within like the Saturday or Sunday, a day or 2. And then the rest of the time I spent drawing, or I drew in between coding to avoid burnout, of course. I drew, coded, and then I did music on Sunday night, Monday morning, to, again, avoid burnout, and I wanted to go for a more jazzy, swingy feel. I'm using beatbox, or not beatbox, yes, beatbox, sorry. I'm using beatbox, so I don't really know how to make it like, so that's just something I'll have to learn for later. But yeah, that's kind of all I wanted to share about the game making process. And obviously, just know it's a lot harder than it looks. Like, that little breakdown I had was like the first of the issues, and even after that it didn't get easy. So if you're discouraged when making a game, just know it's okay. This is normal, this is natural. It's nothing on your fault. You just have to stick through it. And sticking through it is just having a purpose, honestly. A purpose that means enough to you to keep going. But, you know, I'm just a dude. So don't take my word as rule. Don't take anybody's word as rule, because we're all people. And we're all a little odd sometimes. But anyway, tangent over. Geometry class dismissed. I'm going to keep this ending brief and just say I updated Beyond and added a boost, which I think adds quite a bit to the gameplay, and it makes it actually kind of fun. I also changed the map because I made a little mistake while updating, and I deleted the old map on accident because I was making it with the tile map in Godot, but the new map, I like it much more, and I think for future plans for Beyond, I might just add more levels, honestly, or make a bigger single world. And then also I'll have to fix the issue where you can't actually move to the left. I have ideas as to what causes it, but I'm not really sure, so yeah. And then for the mental health game jam, you probably saw in that little transition snippet, but it's gonna be like Katana Zero, but with a shotgun. I have an idea where it's World War III, and the new development is androids, basically unmanned machinery, machines of war. And the issue comes from you play as one of those machines, and you gain sentience, and you're trying to deal with human emotions. And the character development comes from you trying to live with the human ethics, but also the contradictory nature of your purpose, which betrays those ethics. And then it's going to deal with regret and anxiety, and that's how I'm going to tie it into mental health. So thank you very much for watching this again. Thank you, all of you, for getting beyond to the point of 1.5k, which is just ridiculous. And thank you for all the amazing comments too. It always makes me really ecstatic to read them and just to see what y'all say. And I'm very thankful to have such a positive comment section. So thank you. Have a nice day, and peace.